Hello guys, welcome to channel SAP Lobby. Today we'll discuss on the range of covers. So this is basically the MRP result once you run the MRP and when you have the stock and some receipts, like how much days work days will be covered by the stock or receipts. So based on that, this range of coverage is there. So it is some kind of tricky to understand, but I will try to explain in the easy way. So please do not skip the video. Please stay till the end of the video, and if you did not subscribe my channel, please subscribe. So range of covers, like this is the number of work days between current date and date of requirement on which available quantity will be either insufficient or zero. Okay, so see, if we take example of this one, like suppose your stock is 10 on the 8th of August, you got the stock and that is 10, and there is first requirement on 9th. Okay, so and that is a requirement of 60. So suppose so now the number of work day between 8th and 9th is 1. So 1 day. So now as per to get the range of coverage, generally number of work day minus 1. So here it will come 0, and on the date of first requirement it is 10, stock was 10, but here the if you requirement was 60, so there is shortage of 50 quantity. That's the reason. So this 10 divided by 50, so 10 is like how much of stock was there on the date of the requirement day when you have the shortage, divided by how much shortage. Okay, so that will be your stock coverage. So when we for range of coverage, so it generally combine like 0 comma 0.2. okay, so total it will be like range of coverage will be 0.2. so between these two value we'll put a decimal. Okay, so this is the way. So in range of coverage, under range of coverage, there are three things are there: stock days supply, first receipt days of supply, and second receipt days of supply. So in stock days of supply, we'll consider the stock. Okay, so stock, how when the stock will be insufficient or be zero, on which day on which the on which of requirement day. Okay, so on which on the requirement day on which this stock will be insufficient or zero. So we'll calculate the number of work days between today and the day of the last requirement where this stock will be 0 or insufficient, minus 1. So that will be, and then so that will be help to calculate the stock days of supply. Similarly, first receipt days of supply. So in case of receipt days, so in case of receipt days supply also, like we'll consider the receipt. So there is some kind of will in configuration will be asked which receipts will be considered. We have different receipts. We have production order, purchase requisition, form plan order. So different receipts are there. So we can do that configuration which receipt days will be receipt will consider for first receipt days supply. Similarly, so with the same formula, so we'll have the second receipt days of supply. Okay, so if I go here, so first let me go into SAP. Sorry, let me log in. So here, suppose this is one example. In this, so here if you look at 9th August, so this is in my system, it is showing 9th August because of reason. 9th September, sorry, 9th September, the stock is 10 as per if you look at the MDG for 9th date, देखो 9th of September, as per 9th of September, stock is available stock is 10. Its first requirement is on the 11. Okay, first requirement is on 11 for 60. Okay, so here if I go and check, if I go to MD07, so here if I so if you look at the here it is showing 1.2. So stock days supply is 1.2 because here our first requirement is 11th and 9th stock date, available stock date is showing 9th. Okay, so here means in my system it is taking as the 9th as the current date. I mean, some issue is not getting updated, but it's showing is 9th. So if you look at between the number of work days between this first requirement date, that is 11th September and 9th September, is 2 days. Okay, so now 2 days minus 1 number, because as a formula number of work days minus 1, so that is 1. Okay, and then the stock on the first day of requirement, stock was 10. Okay, and shortage is 50 because 60 is requirement and now shortage is 50. Okay, so 10 divided by 50. So here if I go here in this Excel sheet, so here plus 10 divided by 50.2. Okay, so 1 is number of day and as per stock it's 0.2. So that's what the stock days of supplies is coming here. So here if I choose do it as first requirement as 11. Okay, so here it will come 1.2. Okay, so here if I change this one 9, so here it will come 1.2. so that's the reason here if you look at it is showing 1.2. Okay, now if you go to the first receipt supply and second receipt supply, here it is showing 999 and 999 because here we have already the planners are there, sufficient planners are there, and so it is addressing these requirements. Okay, that is the reason it is showing 9999. Okay, so I think I able to explain the formula for stock days supply, first receipt days supply, and second receipt days supply. Okay, so this is some kind of tricky, and it might be difficult to calculate when you have the multiple requirement and multiple receipts are there. Okay, but I, with simple example, I tried to explain you. Now there is a question, as I told you, like when we have the different receipts are there, how do we which receipt should consider by system or not, how do we confirm, where we will have the setting. Okay, so here if I go to the SPRO, metric and planning, so evaluation. Okay, so it is in the production node, under production node material requirement planning, then evaluation. Okay, under evaluation, if you look at define receipt elements of receipt days supply. Okay, so if we click this one, okay, here, so suppose if I choose for my plant, okay, here, so here you will have the all the receipts are that production order, process order, form plan order. So what you want to consider, you can consider. So here you can choose, like now we have two things, first receipt day supply, second receipt day supply. So if you want to consider some receipt only for first receipt day supply, you can choose one. If it is second day supply, you can choose two. If you want to choose for both, you can choose X. Okay, now here here if you look at safety stock, so here one tricky, like in case of safety stock, when you calculate the safety stock supply, okay, you can, for plant stock, you can say there are one option, like you can consider till plant stock to 0, or you can say till the safety stock shortage. Okay, so means like suppose you have safety stock 2 pieces and your stock is 10 pieces, so your stock till it comes to the safety stock level, that should calculate as a shortage. So you can choose the blank one. And if you want to know your plant stock physical stock shortage, means like your stock will be 0, your stock will be whatever plant stock is insufficient in compared to your requirement, then you can choose 1. Okay, so this is the setting where you can consider either you have huge receipt and how to consider the safety stock, you can choose here. So accordingly, this MRP will when it calculate the range of covers, that will be calculate and consider during calculation it will consider all these receipts. Okay, so so this is all about the range of covers and the stock day supply, first receipt day supply, second receipt day supply. So if you go to the MD07, if you look at, there are different lights are there, like green light, red light, like this. So this light is based on this settings. So based on this setting, so here you are you can maintain, like suppose stock day supply, like it is like 0.1 in minus, I mean below that 0.1, then it will be like red light, here it is not maintained. And if it is like everything is in your positive, okay, then you can maintain the, it will be green light. Okay, So like greater than or equal to. Okay, so this is the all about uh, your range of covers, first day first receipt day supply, stock day supply, and second receipt day supply, and traffic light. Okay, so hope you understood. So if you have any query, please let know, so I will try to address that.